Welcome back to Starting Point on TV, RI World, with me, Siska Becker, and my lovely partner,
Audrey Toyo. And today, Siska,
Yes.
this is, the moment that we've been waiting for,
True.
which is we have a world-renowned harpist,
Yes.
and she is going to share with us everything that we are all definitely curious to learn about this beautiful, ethereal,
Yes.
musical instrument. So why don't we introduce her? Today we have Maya Hassan.
Hello, good morning, Maya.
Good morning, Maya.
Thank you so much for waking up so early to meet us.
Yes.
at Starting Point. We
I'm
truly
so
appreciate
excited.
it.
Even last night when I went to bed, I'm like, okay, tomorrow, we'll wake up early with good energy, the highest energy, happy,
Yeah.
and really looking forward.
Oh,
It's our pleasure and an honor
Yeah,
to
that's
have you and interview you today. So before we begin into the harp itself,
Okay.
can you tell us a little bit more about your journey with the harp or your music career? Because
Okay.
it's been you've been doing this for so long and,
know.
very much loved. Like, have you always known that you wanted to become a musician from the start? Like, what was that beginning like?
Okay, that was like, okay, let me start, It was a little bit way back, I think I was in elementary school, and I have started my journey with violin. So I was...
that was your first musical instrument?
That was my first musical instrument. It was
Okay.
the violin.
All right.
Yeah, I joined the orchestra. There was a youth orchestra, Bina Musika. This was like way back in the 80s. Okay, and then after that, I wanted to explore. I guess I was always this person who want to explore myself. I always want to, how do you say? I always want to grow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it was like an intuition,
Okay.
kind of nowadays people call it as a calling, but at the time I didn't know what it was,
Like a gut feeling.
Yeah, yes, like
Yeah.
a gut feeling. Yeah. Okay, I want to learn another instrument. Yeah, and I was studying. I took up flute, and then I saw a poster of all the orchestra instrument, and there was this harp. Yeah,
Okay.
and I didn't know what that was. I mean, I know it says there it's a harp, but I've never seen it. And how does it sound? It was not like nowadays where you can just, look up anything,
Yes.
in the web. Yeah.
You cannot just find a YouTube video.
No, there wasn't even
Harp 101,
no. There was nothing like that. So it was such a different world.
Just to give an illustration to our Gen Z viewers, what was it like to be curious about something?
Yes. So I had to I had to make an extra effort to find it. And lucky for me, my flute teacher knows this lady who was the first harpist who came back to Indonesia, which is Heidi Awi. So I was I called her up and I said, Miss Heidi, my name is Maya and I want to learn the harp. And so she's like, who is this person? So that was the first time where I saw the harp and actually touch it and like, whoa, how do I play this instrument?
Yeah.
And but I thought, okay, up until now, I'm a person who goes with what I feel is right.
Okay. So it's your gut feeling.
Yeah. And I told my parents, I want to learn the harp. Like, what? What is a harp? Kind of like that.
They're probably
they're
surprised.
shocked. Not only surprised, they're shocked.
Okay.
But they agree with me.
Okay.
They allow me.
They supported
with
you.
one condition.
Okay.
Don't you ever change an instrument again.
Okay. This will be the last one.
Yeah.
And so it did until now.
I see. But what drew you to the harp? What made you choose the harp over any other instruments? And what keeps the love alive, basically, over throughout the years?
It is said that, you know, harp is the most mythical instrument.
Yeah.
Yeah, instrument with the most mythology.
Yes.
Yeah. And it is said also that it's believed that the sound of the harp, because it is so pure, it can cross dimension. That's why the whales, they have their national instrument is harp and dragon. So to summon the dragon, is only able to do it with the harp.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just learned that today, like right now.
That's so
the
in
symbol of
Ireland, so maybe my past life I was somewhere there, maybe, you know, but also it's believed that it is not the person who chooses the harp. It is the harp who chooses the person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you believe that?
I don't know. Maybe I do. I think I do.
I think your harp chose you.
Yeah. So I don't know. It feels like home when I play the harp.
Okay. It's beautiful.
Feels like home.
Yeah. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's like an extension of like my finger and my heart, and it's an extension of me. Basically.
Yeah, it's a part of you.
It's a part of me. Yes.
Yeah.
And will always be.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, how long did it take for you to master the instrument? Because I mean, you're one of the best harpists in Indonesia, and I've heard you play live like several years ago, and that's the word, I feel like I was transported into another dimension or universe just because of how beautiful you play. How long did it take for you to truly hone that craft?
A long time. A long time. I think being a musician for me, it's not about only playing the music.
Okay.
It's not only playing the notes. You know, at first it was. You know, learning the technique, etc., in the classical way. You know, my schooling, my major is harp performance. Yeah, but at the end, it's just not that. It's just how you speak from your heart to yourself and to other people to make the notes come alive.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the most important that it needs to touch other people's heart.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like a way for you to express your feelings.
And it took me a very long time. I started learning the harp in 1987.
Wow.
Yeah, and I can truly say that the harp is now I am the harp, or the harp is me. That we are one entity.
You become like
yes, we become one. Maybe in the year 2000. Yeah.
Oh, that's
2000.
20.
Yeah,
more than 20 years ago.
That's a very long time.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's a process, you know. It's like you grow with the harp, and it's become you. It's not. There's no separation. There's no space anymore.
Okay. Now, after you reach this level of comfort of becoming one with your harp, was the next challenge actually trying to promote the harp itself to Indonesian audience who is not, I believe, very familiar with the instrument, unlike the piano or guitar where everybody's so familiar with it. Harp is something quite different at that time. Did you find it hard to try to introduce it to
at the time?
Yeah, at the time.
Yeah, at the time.
When you first began your musical career.
Okay, I came back to Indonesia in 1993. And at that time, basically, not very few people know about the harp.
Yeah.
So I wrote my CV again. It was an old typewriter, like tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
For our young
Yeah.
viewers,
Yes. Another history lesson.
I am 120 years old. I'm that ancient. Okay, so I did, and I put it in on a folder, and I go from one orchestra to another, and I told them, oh, here's my CV, please audition me. You know, because I was already working when I was in America, while I was studying. I was already I was already appearing in TV shows, in radios.
So you're already a professional musician.
In some of the orchestra, it was local, but I already was already working. So audition for me is it's okay. It's an audition. You need to audition. Like even now with my other work as I was playing in movies now. I audition. So audition is essential. And it's also a way for me, this is from my point of view, to be able to, how do you say, self-review. Because we need to do that from time to time.
Reflections.
Constantly, actually.
To do reflections and
because you need to
self-assessment, right?
Right. Because you want to be better every day. And there's no stopping for that. There's always something to learn and to be a better person than you are the day before, right? So where was I? I was auditioning, and from that I learned that it's good to criticize myself and to how do you say, to be able to open up yourself, and then you can, like, you know, like when you walk one step and then another, and then you find a new path, and then you know, that's how you grow. That's how I see myself.
Wow. And I'm sure after those auditions, you've, I mean, like perform with some of the best orchestras, like Twilight Orchestra, Erwin Gutawa, you know.
And I was the first harpist for the Malaysian National Symphony Orchestra. And we were working not only with the local, but with some conductors, Mr. Takahisa Ota from Japan, and then Madame Dilbar Abdurrahmanova from the Bolshoi Ballet of Tashkent. So I was down there, while up there there's ballerinas dancing, the Nutcrackers and Giselle.
Must have been amazing.
So a lot of experiences all around the world. Can you maybe name one or a few, if you could, one of the most memorable experiences of you collaborating with other artists and musicians while performing the harp?
Okay, in the classical way, it was with those two when that I just said, Mr. Takahisa Ota from Japan. I was the soloist for the Malaysian National Symphony. And at that time, it was a theater, so there's no microphone. So it was really like your muscles that needs to work, you know. And I remember during the rehearsal, I was like playing my solo, and like, I see in the side of my eyes, there's something that's going down the strings, you know. Like, done. After the song is done, what is that? Oh my God! So I had calluses, and it was like calluses under calluses, and so it was so bad that I started bleeding.
During the performance, during the performance, and you didn't realize it because you were so
into saw something.
It was like the adrenaline, you know.
It
was like you're always okay on stage, like no flu, no cough, no pain, no nothing. You know, that's the adrenaline. So that was that. And with Madame Dilbar Abdurrahmanova from the Bolshoi Ballet of Tashkent, it was her first appearance on our rehearsal. She was this tiny lady, you know, limping like that, walking, you know, and then she starts sitting on her chair, you know.
That's fascinating.
And there were we, all the musicians, and she took her baton, and she goes, At that time, you know, her charisma,
turned on.
My heart goes down like that.
Sinks
Drops.
like,
Yes. And those are the people that I learned that we have to have charisma on stage. And also Andrea Bocelli.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
When he was on stage, he came to Indonesia and I was the harpist for that orchestra.
Yes.
Wow.
He walked past me,
and
it was just like having goosebumps the whole body. You know, it's just it's energy.
Yeah.
It's energy, and I think that's what draws me to the music world. You know, and what I want to perfect is not only the technique, but it's the energy. It's the energy for yourself, for myself, and how I transfer that energy through the music, which brings me to another phase of my life, which is learning the music for healing.
And that's what we were really interested in exploring, as well as your wonderful instrument. And we have to take a short break for now, but we're going to be back with Maya Hassan to speak more about the healing power of the harp. So stay tuned.
Thank you for staying with us right here on Starting Point on TVRI World. We still have our beautiful guest, the renowned harpist, Maya Hassan, who's telling us all about her great experiences in the world of her musical journey. But now we're going to take a closer look at another phase of your journey, and that is using the harp, especially its healing power in helping other people.
Can you tell us a little bit more about, your experiences of how you got there, and also your current work?
Okay. I'm the kind of person who always update my dreams. So per 5 years, I find another target dream. Yeah. So in the year 1999, I ran out of dream. Yeah. So I was like, okay, I have nothing to hold on to. Yeah. Okay. I need to do something. So I search, call it path, because it was not like now that you can just search for anything and you find like a zillion of answers. At the time it was very hard, but I was actually working with some of the questions from some friends, which they say, Maya, why is the sound of the harp always related to angels, always sounds so soothing and relaxing? You know, so I was like searching. I don't even remember how I did it but then it came to me that there are a bunch of, there was this community of harpists in the US where they were playing at bedside. So it's not an ordinary bed, but it's more of a hospital setting. It's more of a hospice setting. So I thought to myself, this was not something that I haven't done. Okay, so I was like contacting them by phone. There's no WhatsApp. There's no those.
Not yet.
No. It's a house phone. House phone, kids.
It was like expensive. So I called them. I want to learn what you're doing. La 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 la. So I end up making an itinerary of 2-month trip. To New York, Boston, Arizona, Oregon, California, all over. And then I started learning about them. Yeah, so this is okay. This is very interesting. So when you play on the bedside, what does the patient do? What do you do? La la la, everything. All those questions in my head. Yeah. Okay. So that was the first time where I witnessed how they do it. Yeah, and then after the 2 month trip, I came back. And I started doing some trials, with my friends, different ages, different gender, and different work. And then they started to feel something through the music. One of them feels very relief. One of them was crying. I remember all their responses. So
there's an actual release.
There's an actual release. And then there was like this person who has headache and migraine, and that went away. So it started to get physical.
Okay.
But then after that, I thought, okay, I'm a performer, so I don't want to do this, So I keep putting it aside for 10 years. And then it was my late mom who's always remind me, Maya, remember, I'm happy that you perform, but I'm most happy if you can help people with what you do. If you can help people to release their pain or whatever, to help them heal, because healing is not curing. It's not only curing, but it's wider than that. To have their emotional release, etc. That's also healing.
It's more holistic.
It's holistic, So you should pursue this. And so finally, in the year 2011, I took up the schooling again for music for healing. And then 2013, I got my licensed practitioner from the US.
Okay. Wow. What an amazing journey.
It's a long journey. Nothing is short, and nothing, you cannot bypass a journey.
Of course. The process, actually.
And that's what makes you whole.
Okay. But Maya, we cannot possibly just talk about harp, of course, this morning. So we would love to hear you play the harp and transcend us to somewhere beautiful, as you always do. So while we wait for you to prepare, we're going to show our viewers this short video that will show you the beauty of the harp. Let's have a look. beautiful is an understatement. Thank you so much for sharing that with us this morning, Mbak Maya.
Thank you, Mbak Maya. Wow. I mean, that was beyond.
Yeah, transcendental, I think.
Yeah, transcendental.
How do you feel? How do you feel when you listen to the music?
Calm.
Calm, relaxed.
Relaxed, yes.
So that's what I started teaching people or telling people that music is not only what you hear, but you need to feel the music. And when you feel the music, your whole body, your whole cells, each one of your body cells becomes in harmony with each other.
That's true. Our body truly responds to the music in a cellular way, even.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I think it's true. Like music is something abstract. Like, you cannot touch music, but music can definitely touch you.
Right. Because we as humans, it's not only our physical body what matters. It's our energetic body.
Okay.
You know, psychological, mental,
it has to be in sync as well.
It has to. It has to be in harmony. And this is truly the concept of holistic healing.
Okay.
And
Maya,
yes,
we learned so much from you today. Thank you for this ethereal morning, as you said, Audrey. We've had the loveliest time. We wish you all the best for this new phase in your journey.
Thank you very much.
Healing people through your music.
Thank you. And I'll be waiting for both of you to come to Grotto Healing, which is my
we would love that.
healing center.
So we can find you in Grotto Healing, as well as for heart therapy and for us to listen to that ethereal music, as well as I heard that you have a movie coming out soon for your work as an actress.
Best wishes.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Busy.
Yeah, when should we expect it? August, like
August 1st. It's a Heartbreak Motel, so it'll be
based on the book of Ika Natasha.
She's amazing. Make sure you watch it.
Definitely look forward to
August 1, 2024.
Okay, we'll definitely stay tuned for that. Thank you so much again.
Thank you.
Mbak Maya Hassan has
again, it's my honor.
Thank you so much.
What a great way to start our Friday and the beginning of weekend, Audrey.
I know.
Hopefully you had as much fun as we did as well. Thank you for joining us this morning on Starting Point. We'll see you again next week, same time, Monday to Friday, 8 to 9 a.m. Until then, take care. Have a great weekend. And I'm Siska Becker saying goodbye.
Toyo. Bye-bye.